Good morning. Problem 8.2a has been added to include a sample of all transactions. For this one, we have a completed register, and you can see the totals line, and then you have in the directions a list of previous balances. That is what is currently collected and waiting to be paid before the pay period ending 12/7. Just to try and help you, I made a table on the right. These are the equivalent of putting these numbers in T-charts. So we have federal income tax, FICA tax, state income tax payable, FUTA tax, and SUTA tax. So these would all represent the T-charts that were there. And then we need to add in what currently happens. So just to go through this, the first three entries would do as we always did. We would be recording the payroll, the salaries expense for the workers, including the added state income tax total. The second problem would be to do the payroll tax expense for the FICA and also calculating the unemployment based on the $340 of taxable earnings. The third entry would be to pay the wages. We didn't actually put a date on that. It would normally be like a couple days later, and pay the wages from the net amount that you collected. Now, here's where the students seem to struggle. The next three entries want us to then pay the taxes. So federal taxes are paid in December for everything that was collected in the entire month of December. So far, year to date, we've collected federal income tax of $415, and the new payment from above needs to be added in. So just as one example, the federal income tax this month was $585.49. So pretend this is my T-chart. I would add $585.49, and my total collected federal income tax is $1,049, and that is what I would be paying for my first federal income tax. You also pay FICA taxes in this, and this is where students were really struggling. FICA taxes happened in previous balance of $690 total. But then remember, we collect a FICA tax in two places. We have a FICA tax here in our first entry, which we would have to add to that. But we also have a second one in the payroll tax entry here that we would have to add there as well. So in other words, we have the federal income tax, FICA tax times 2 in this box to get us a total. State income tax, FUTA and SUTA, we will have one more entry for each of these for this pay period, and you would add to them, and then you would put that together. Let me see if I can draw with a pen. No. Okay, I tried. So this is what you'll put together, and then when you make your payments, recording the payments in the bottom three, you will then pay them. You do need to know the dates. If it's the December federal taxes, when is that due? The state one is normally due a quarter after, so I will give you that one. And then we pay the total state. So for instance, this period in state we had, or previously we had $215. This period we had $117. We added to our T-chart that we collected and recorded. So now the balance for state is $332.10. So that's what my total payment is going to be in my entry. It would be $332.10, just like if it was the T-chart. And you do need to go through and do the rest of these. Hopefully that helps you. This here is the equivalent of just having a T-chart. These are all of your previous liabilities. You can add in, if you want to, everything we did in the first three entries. Be very particular with FICA. FICA is actually a doubled amount, remember, because we do it 2 times. And then whatever the total of all these are afterwards is what you're paying off. If it confuses you, feel free to turn them into T-charts. Thank you.